like raise the volume a little bit.
There.
Yes, yes. I climb this. I climb that. This is where I fell down. I think I went to jump for that. And then I fall down again. But this time, I don't fall all the way back down.
Is there a way to get yourself a little bit forward? Because it looked like the AI did.
I think there is. It's just haven't.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a while.
There we go. Well, she did kind of like a jumpy run thing. I'm gonna skip out on that loot.
You could probably jump from there and get it.
I probably could, but
I think it is probably just ammo.
hold square while falling to put. Oh yeah, whatever. Hopefully that was where we're supposed to go. Sounds like it. No, I have to take everything individually or take everything all. Two different buttons. I mean, it's a nice feature, but it'd be nice just to take everything all.
It would be.
I mean, it can. It's just different button. I mean,
Wait, you can't hit triangle?
I could hit triangle to take it all, but it's like, oh, gosh, why can't I just push XX again?
I don't know, because they don't want you to accidentally do it, double tap it.
Do a quick save there so I don't screw up again. At least she talks to me. She tells me to take looks around and find stuff.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a big debate or discuss whenever people see like the yellow.
If they make it too easy, you mean?
Yeah, but the thing is it's also. I mean, you can turn it off. Like I have it on, but you can turn it off.
Fair. But I thought you referred to just the paint, like how Resident Evil does like the yellow paint on boxes and stuff.
Yes,
This
it's.
kind of has the same idea, but
Sorry,
it's more
there's like
highlighted because you
talking
have the
going
square.
on. No, there's not talking. Figures. Dave talks when there's talking going on, and when
Laser.
there's not talking, he's just like quiets and he's like, "Oh, I'm not talking now."
I love how I'm having this conversation being narrated back to me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing because someone was like freaking talking over stuff.
I'll shoot the thing that's targeted. Also, I thought you were a vet and you should know all this.
You thought I was a vet?
There you go, not so hard.
I always have to have, that one beam that just breaks. Am I missing?
Up.
No. Yeah, how was I supposed to know?
What the heck?
What the heck?
The thing when you're, I guess, just said, "Oh, how was I supposed to know?"
Trying to remember how to do all. Where's the second one? Or third final one, because there's going to be a third final one. I think I see it, to
On
be
the bottom
honest.
front. Yeah.
Slow motion crafting. No.
Nice explosion in the background.
No, I've trapped myself again. Okay. I'm good, I'm
Hey,
good.
it could have been worse. He could have jumped down and been killed by the height.
Okay, there's probably going to be some talking.
Well, that didn't go exactly how I thought it would.
It turned out okay. Now your machine can get us to Starlight Rise, right?
Yeah. I saw it fly off when I crashed. I should be able to call it back.
One step closer to finding my sister and the living ancestor you're after. But I should probably report to the Admiral first, give him some assurance that we've made progress.
Okay. I'll meet you back at the settlement then.
You know, I'm kind of glad you tagged along.
It was not like other crew. That's for sure.
How was I doing on this? I was mostly... Was there a specific thing I had to clear? Critical boost? I don't even remember.
I can put the tower down and check out the area before we do anything.
Not surprised to put everything into warrior.
Oh, I think it was mostly Hunter, to be honest. I put more skills. Hunter and Warrior. But Hunter's like bow
Yeah.
and Warrior's like the melee. It was mostly
Yeah. And then there's Trap, Survivor, Influencer.
Trapper for
and...
using a lot more of the trap. Survivor
Yep.
is the resources and stuff. And then Infiltrator and Machine Master, like the hacking machines and stuff. I should be like, what am I doing?
Loading up, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, go to Fleet's End.
Yeah.
Assuming that is... Oh, that's square or whatever I'm supposed to push, right? Or was there a faster way down? Hot drop! Hot drop, get your hot drop. I'm not even where I need to be, god damn it. How do I spawn stuff again? I think it was like a resource or something's there. Trying to get back in the habit of gathering and stuff. There we go. Did I even have a... Da 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 da. Oh, I see what's messing me up now. It's checkpointing the spots. That's what was screwing me up.
That's kind of cool. Rather
So,
than
like,
just flying. Yeah, because you don't have a mini map that's on your screen the whole time, so that's
yeah,
makes sense.
I think you can turn that off too. Like, this had one of those like features where if you really want to get lost in the world, you can. But if you want to kind of be guided and have like that sleight hand, you
It's an
also have that option as
accessibility
well.
option.
Yeah. I don't know, like some of these games though, like it's cool to get lost in that. Like it's like what was one of the Ghost Recons had that feature too, where you could turn everything off. But it's also like it's
If you
nice
don't
to
have the
have.
time to, if you want to.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
little bit of that, and it's also just kind of nice to have at least more of a general direction because I think it was like not Wildlands. It was it Breakpoint was the last Ghost Recon, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that one was like it had a lot of it would tell you the general idea, or it might tell you like where a lake is, and then you had to actually look at the map and try and find out where that lake is, and it's cool, but it's also probably gonna be talking.
So, shall we get going to Starlight Rise?
Yeah, let's go.
So what now?
Up you go. Something wrong?
Of course not. Oh, it's a little snug.
I'll manage.
Oh, shit!
Hold on back there.
It's like How to Train Your Dragon.
I was gonna say it's like Avatar but with robots.
Avatar wishes it was like this. It's only certain people can hack, if I remember correctly.
Uh,
Because like that was Aloy's whole thing was like she figured out how to do it, and then she kind of taught people, but it was something like not every tribe can do.
uh,
And then this
still a
one,
really nice looking world that they created, though.
oh, it's I hate to boast and be like biased or whatever, but I feel like a lot of Sony's first party games always just look so amazing and beautiful.
I do not disagree with that.
Like Microsoft has some good stuff too, but like it's not all of their titles, whereas I feel like Sony's just like almost everyone.
This God of War, Spider-Man.
I think they're supposed to still be. I think there's like two multiplayer versions of this still in the works. I don't know if they're still a thing or not.
And there's like a VR too, isn't there?
Don't know about the VR one. Possibly, yeah. I know there's like some Chinese like I could be completely wrong and butchering something, but I think there's some Chinese company that was supposed to be making like an MMO,
Hmm.
and then another one which kind of was like supposed to be a multiplayer focused one. Like I'm in my mind, I'm picturing it as like almost like a Monster Hunter kind of thing,
I could see that.
like take down robo dinos.
Giving you a bigger health pool.
Think I could be defeated by. Hi, Rock. But I don't know if it's still in the works because there was also the Last of Us thing that was technically in the works and then they canceled.
True.
I could also really see the Avatar comparison. I was thinking about it solely when I was like, I wonder if I can drive this robot into the water. Oh God, Avatar 2. I think they're filming 4 right now or
Third
something like
one.
that. No, I
Okay,
think the
yeah.
third one's already filmed.
True.
2 is way too long or something. Way too
Yeah.
long and way too. Whatever. Explore the excavation site. Where was the excavation site? Is that kind of completely. So going a little bit more inland.
Yes.
You gotta love the. I've had this complaint in. I know I'm talking over though I'm talking now. Thanks. That's probably a problem when I went into a voice chat playing this. Uh, you gotta love the white button prompts in a already light game kind of thing.
Makes it more subtle. I don't
Makes it
know.
more subtle, but makes it freaking harder to see when you have push triangle in
I know.
white, pretty much hovering over fucking white sand. That was like my complaint with it wasn't it was House of Ashes.
And then you find out you can change colors.
Probably can. It's probably somewhere. This is one of those games where like it. I think it was a little high up on the accessibility options. but this is also more or less around when accessibility, like not necessarily around when accessibility, but like when, say, like
Games were more
PS5
implementing it.
launching. Yeah, like around PS5's launch, more and more games were being more. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. I gotta do the ninja thing and
Uh,
shoot handles into the thingy.
Use the bolts as climbing points.
Oh, really? Can use the bolts as climbing points. How many can I shoot? You can never have too much. I'll watch they like slowly disappearing as I shoot.
I was gonna say that. You shoot two at the top, they all disappear from the bottom.
It's not like it's got the best aiming though.
Mm.
I mean, it's also not like it's probably meant for that. Yeah, anyways, I just got completely sidetracked. Yeah, people complain about the colored color stuff. I know in this game you can turn off. I don't know about like Resident Evil, but I also know that I've seen people I've seen like studies and reports where like game devs have been like, yeah, we made this game and we didn't have any of that. And
People got
yet,
lost, or
yeah, we saw the player like standing around for hours because they couldn't figure out that
they had to go up
they
this
could climb
one
something.
ledge that wasn't. Yeah.
How the
Well,
fuck
that's
did she get
like
it
I
there?
remember playing like old PS2 games, and I'm just like, I don't know where to go, and it's just because they didn't.
I was gonna say, I think they've for like a long time always had that. Like this you can turn it off and stuff. Like once again, like not trying to be like, oh yeah, this you can turn off, this you can turn it off, but it's also like
Yeah.
turning it off really makes it more immersive, sure, but
You could also be on a single ledge, being like, I don't know which ledge I'm supposed to be going up to, like you were before, right?
yeah,
Especially if they didn't have the yellow at all. If it was, imagine if it was like all wooden color and stuff, like it was supposed to, or would normally be.
yeah, you don't know. And I know I've seen some people be like, oh well, you see a ladder, you can climb the ladder. And it's like I've played so many games where you see a ladder and you can't climb the ladder.
Yeah. Or there's enough ledges that it's like, oh, this looks like a ledge you could climb. It's like, nope, it's only this one specific one.
Am I shooting or is she shooting?
I don't know.
It sounded like she was gonna come run and hold and shoot it, but I thought I would just pull it up and that way she can come here and take it from me. But then she just stops. So
No idea.
okay, I think she got mad at me for moving it. She's like, "No, I'm moving it up."
Uh,
I don't know why. I mean, I could have just moved it up and then she could have come in and held it.
it's in the programming of the AI.
Why can't I just shoot my own cannon arrows? I wouldn't be surprised if you get some later on.
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, yeah, this game full on like saw I'm going into a party, and then the volume went low. Cause all the PlayStation sounds are still like they're still loud, but everything else I had to turn my
Yeah.
TV up pretty loud just to hear the rest of the game.
That makes sense why I can't hear any of the game at all. I'm just reading the subtitles.
You can't hear any of the game at all?
Nope.
You mean like
Never
echoing
had
or
it.
through your TV?
Through my headset, considering remember my TV speaker's busted.
Yeah.
So I've basically just been playing with the headset settings on my controller, which is why before I thought I was using a headphone that had a speaker, realized it didn't, or a mic.
I don't wanna. Oh, I had shit fucking low. I wonder why I had shit that low.
I want to help.
Oh my
Couldn't
god,
tell
yes,
you.
I can.
I could actually hear it without blaring your TV.
Maybe I was planning on like streaming this, and this was back when I wasn't too sure about like turning the volume up on the mic.
Maybe?
Because I know I was slightly. I was, but at the same time, I was just like sitting here, like, you know, it's this and some other games I really got. I started. I've gotten really far into. I might as well.
Yeah, what I was playing. I just need to do the last mission and clean up a bunch of the side stuff.
Despite the fact you still have like near.
Joss, stay alert.
Yeah.
Bring 'em on. No machine stopping me.
Hopefully, it's not too loud now.
Not for me, no.
Yeah, it's always like a big weird struggle.
That sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
Now I have to turn my TV down. Fuck. Speaking of multiplayer, in fairness, sometimes not having a lot of live servicey games can always be a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, just look at the Joker reveal. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
This one where, well. So,
My mind went to the original Batman where they're like, oh yeah, Joker's not going to be in the game, and then it ended up being him at the end. That's
oh,
my head when he said that.
Arkham Origins or something like that?
Yeah.
Because it's one of those instances where like the devs kept going like, "Oh, this isn't going to be a Joker story," and I was like, I don't think I said that. I think I was saying I hope he's not in the game.
Yeah, because it's always the Joker, right?
It's
Like they have
always the
other
Joker.
characters in it, but it's always the Joker that's the main.
It's a prototype from a rocket engine.
Ooh,
Get
rocket
off the
engine.
ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
They do too much
Dangerous
Joker
how?
stuff.
Like it would poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh,
Let's keep moving.
so this engine, it was for traveling to the heavens? The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched it into space
But
to search
why
for
dig all
resources.
this out now?
We should keep following the trail.
Okay.
I can't go on. Uh, so gonna date this video. They've announced it was kind of some of the people who were leaking Avengers, and now that Avengers is dead, have moved on to start leaking Suicide Squad stuff. So
Hmm.
there's already concepts of what the 4 playable characters are going to end up being.
Okay.
Supposedly like Deathstroke and either Nora or Mr. Freeze is going to be
Whoa.
in the lineup.
The ruins split in two.
But
I'm pressed on.
the first of the DLC characters, and this is probably where you're going to like shake your head considering that mind you, this takes place in the Arkham games.
Some kind of construction accident.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly it takes place in the Arkham games, considering that Deadshot and Harley look a little different, and Ivy is. I mean, Ivy did die in the Arkham games, but she's coming back as a child. But the first DLC character for Suicide Squad is
We'll need to
a wannabe Joker.
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that somehow Joker's the main bad somehow.
No, because apparently they found their way to
I'll shoot this time.
they found their way to kind of, as the saying goes, have their cake and eat it too.
I made you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up.
Okay.
So
Jump. I can reach it.
that worked. So essentially what I mean by that is that the game's whole premise is that it's going to be
Okay.
as I'm trying to do some of this.
Because Bernie actually controlling.
Yeah, so you're killing the Justice League, and they're being very like, oh, you're gonna actually kill the Justice League.
I call
like-
bullcrap on that, but okay.
No, so apparently, assuming leaks are true, and I'm getting my ass kicked here. Assuming leaks are true, you end up going through the multiverse, which is a thing DC is.
Oh, of course they do.
It's a thing DC is, very known for. Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis
Yeah.
are all very multiversal
Things.
stories.
Yep.
It's funny that that's exactly what people are complaining about the Marvel movies.
Let
Yep.
me guess. You won?
And I guess that's how they're going to do their seasonal content for that is going to be going to
Different.
other main universes that will be themed around, I guess, the other characters. And yeah, it's Joker themed because in some other universe Joker hasn't died. He's also a younger kid whose whole traversal system is a glider / rocket powered umbrella. There's a
I
whole
would picture that would be Penguin, but okay, with the umbrella.
yeah. I mean the concept of it, I mean, I guess kind of. I don't know. It's just like a little bit of me's like he's not really a Suicide Squad character, and I feel like that's just like it almost feels like they picked the character because they know they don't have a lot of popular characters, and they're just like, oh, let's throw in a villain that everyone knows.
Time to return the favor.
Despite the
It's not
fact that it
Mr.
doesn't.
Freeze, Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler.
No need to yell. I've tapped you into my focus.
Everyone's gonna
Killer
play that.
Croc, which is basically just, I assume, would be a reskin of Shark. What's his
King
name?
Shark.
King Shark. I feel like that would be just a reskin if they did him.
How about those climbing points? Over here!
I don't know where my climbing points
Nice
are.
job. That's enough to get me to the first ledge.
I assumed. Oh, I'm probably supposed to use this one.
I'll need another climbing point if you don't mind.
All I'm thinking is like everyone playing is gonna go, oh, I'm gonna start playing as the Joker now.
Yeah.
Okay, now to get up.
I'll probably watch a couple of people play it and just laugh at how terrible it is.
It's a weird
Made it.
thing.
Let's see where this
Okay.
leads.
Do I need to use this at some point?
Watch out. More clamberjaws.
I see him.
My turn to shred some machines.
Clamper jaws.
You think you can do better than me?
Kablooey.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that thing went.
That's all of them.
When you said completely, I thought you were talking about the first one you shot, not that second.
Yeah. I guess you're a decent shot. Now, last climb. You know what to do.
Yep, on it.
Oh, I see what I'm supposed to shoot.
It's not gonna work from here.
I should have turned my phone.
Ballista?
Normally, I put it a little bit down. I just wasn't expecting a notification.
True.
Heading up.
Okay. Somehow that bullet like curved.
Last bit.
Magic. I guess that would have been an easy fix. Well, I guess either one would have been an easy fix. Either have the thing rotate more or do that what it just did with the thing
That should do it.
bolt.
Yeah, that last bullet just did something. Because I don't think I can get across. I mean, I can attempt to get across that, but I don't think I can get across
Unless
that.
she drops something down for you, I don't see a way. Unless you have to walk across that thin piece of a bridge, but I don't think there's a
Think you can make it?
thing for that.
I don't think I can make it. I think I was supposed to go back.
Eh. See how far you back. Oh, you're right there.
Think you can make it?
Oh, just watch.
Ah, true.
I don't know if this is the exact way I'm supposed to go. I feel like it's kind of a weird
'cause there's an item
backtrack.
there.
Oh, there's multiple items, especially from the stuff I killed. I just feel like it's a weird backtrack to be like, oh, now you have to run back. That's what I was thinking originally. Something over here, maybe I would shoot, and that would discover campfire. Must be up top or something. It's hidden. I guess it's not Souls like campfire.
I mean, like one where you die and you have to re-drop your stuff. Kind of game.
Drop your stuff, and then you have to go back and grab it, and hopefully you don't die on your way back. But enemies also respawn, and
Lava-filled chasm conquered.
You did pretty well back there.
That'd be kind of an interesting Horizon
God,
game.
you think so? I always
Team
wanted a sidekick.
was it Team
Okay,
Ninja
I
that keeps
see how it
making
is.
them now? It's either always FromSoft or that other one.
Can't open doors without your sidekick.
Yeah, I think it's
huh?
Team Ninja.
Just giving you a chance to shine. All right, let's see where my people's trail leads.
The Team Ninja did Ninja Gaiden, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple videos where they keep saying that they're the same developers, yeah.
Because they've done the Neo,
This is so old.
Yeah, and they have,
What could they possibly
the
want?
Strangers of Paradise, and then they're doing that new.
Rise of the Ronin.
Like, they're kind of making it their new thing.
Yep.
I think my stash is almost full on a lot of these resources.
The only Souls like I think that I'm getting this year is Black Myth Wukong, though. If that does come out this year.
Everyone in their Black Myth Wukonging. Am I doing Rise of the Ronin?
Nope.
What? Oh yeah, because you're doing Dragon's Dogma, right?
That and
Yeah, but they both come out the same day.
they do, and Rise of the Ronin honestly doesn't really interest me that much.
Notice they keep doing more, like, apart from Final Fantasy, they keep doing more like based on olden day.
By rubble.
Yeah, like one of the reasons that drew me to Neo
I think his name is Kira.
is the whole
They couldn't even give him a proper burial.
crap, it's called Japanese
The thing-
demons.
Oni,
They call it. That's it. That thing.
Shinigami.
Sure, Shimigami and Oni things in it. Whereas if it like they had one that came out last year and I had no interest in it. I can't remember what it's even called.
I don't know. I know I haven't really done Neo 2, but the thing that has somewhat semi-attracted me to Neo 2 being both a PlayStation owned, like, not to be like, oh, I only play PlayStation owned stuff, but being a PlayStation owned one and the loot aspects kind of sounded.
Another Quinn camp.
Fair. Also, one thing I didn't know before I purchased, but one thing I do like about that game is the fact you could just jump from whatever mission you're on to any of the previous ones you've done, so you don't have to restart or whatever the whole game.
No.
So if there's a boss you like, you could just, farm them if you feel like it.
Why would they leave this here?
Doesn't
Whereas
matter.
all the other ones, you kind of have to start from the bottom of the barrel again to get to that
You say
boss.
so.
No. Like, once again, without me playing it, it seems so much more, everything I've seen on it seems so much more looter RPG-ish, and it's just like, that sounds kind of interesting. Like, I know some of the Souls I played, I guess, had loot, but it just didn't feel like looter-ish. Like, there's a difference between there's loot and then there's loot.
Yeah. Like this, you get a lot of loot, you get experience, skills for the weapon type you're using more often, as well as that weapon upgrades while you're using it.
Yeah, but like, there's just, it's different. It's like, loot's just being like, hey, I can go here and I can always get this one fire sword or whatever, but then there's also like, oh, well, I can fight
This guy
Fight
6
this
times,
enemy.
and each time he'll drop different loot each time.
Yeah. Oh, now it gives me the option. It's like, it looks like this is where I have to go, but it's not. Ooh, there may be some talking coming up.
Quite a display.
I don't know yet.
Let's see what we can find.
In a room like this, it looks like the kind of room where there's going to be talkie.
Agreed.
I don't know yet. Just waiting for. I think this is supposed to also like tease a third game.
Locked with a
enough.
code. We'll need a way through.
Maybe there's something on these consoles.
Maybe the console can
You
help.
gotta find the code. Oh, laugh was in the window opposite from where
Looks
you
like we
just
can access
put
the hologram from here.
thing in.
Huh, there's data here. Let me see what I can access. A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Launder's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah, she's not doing so good. just kept banging on Londra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. I had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
It looks like that unlocked another console.
Okay, so I think the 5 is right.
Where do you get those numbers from?
2065? Said that was the last entry from 2065.
Maybe check that other console.
Oh.
So I made a guess of the year.
This display is an archive for Londra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay, playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. That fight will always be dear to me. And to history.
This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers. Which one is for the code?
You mentioned the flight. Sounded like it was pretty special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
Not a bad start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
So 3.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log, just a mention of platinum. Maybe try cycling through the years. Might be another asteroid we can scan.
No data in that one.
Seven.
Oh, platinum. This must be the right mission. Which number?
Not sure. I'll replay the audio log.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's the flight number this time.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
Figure it out?
Think so.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
So it's like what, 3, 2?
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't see is that each death is a lesson in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
Was I supposed to like, respond to that?
No idea.
Like she said, he doesn't see your workers as people, and then
There's no mention of year or metal. We're looking for an accident involving miners.
oh, when the hell did?
On to the next. No data.
When the hell was there mention of an accident?
This one mentions miners. 8 people lost their lives, and Laundra shrugged it off like it was nothing?
3285.
I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
Well, we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
Guess we'll know for sure when we plug them all in. Wow, you actually did it.
She's not gonna question. How did you know about 5? Well, you know, I guessed.
Let's see what we can find.
Fair enough.
Was that Killzone gun?
Nice.
Apparently, people are wanting more Killzone after there was like a reference to it in The Last of Us remake. The Last of Us 2 remake.
Hey, I wouldn't mind another Killzone.
I don't mind another Killzone too. Or even remakes of the Killzone game.
That would be fun too.
A gift from
Especially
a
the
so-called
first two.
friend. A reminder to always watch your
I'm
back.
surprised you said the first two. People normally go for 2 and 3. One had some cool concepts, but
Some
2 and
kind
3
of
were
reward, I think.
probably the
Laundra's wife was pretty well known in her time.
arguable
Strange he
better
keeps
of
us
the.
around.
I honestly
Trilogy?
never really played one, so
Oh, one was kind of cool. One had like this whole you had a squad of 4 characters and you could actually choose which character to play, and each character kind of
had their own set skill or something,
yeah.
or weapon type.
Security logs for the facility.
Like I
Must
think
be
2 of
some
them could actually access areas that the rest couldn't.
Growing impatient, Nova.
Data retrieval is almost complete. I've primed the North Array for beamcast.
You're acquiring everything from aeronautics and special ops, yes? Including the files on MSP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Nova, darling, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. We can't afford to go soft. Reduce your empathy matrix by 15%, please.
Adjusted.
Wonderful. Now transmit the files immediately so we can get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
What was all that about?
The North Array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Laundra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure, but what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out.
Okay, but I'll hold you to that.
Pick up gun and let me use gun from now on. Nope.
I was thinking when they made the third game, I was like, are they going to incorporate like a minor weapon, like actual firearm, or still bow and arrows?
Oh, I mean, a little bit of spoilers for this one. You do start fighting Superman. I can't be savage and just whack it open.
No.
Okay, transmitter should be somewhere nearby. That big statue looks promising.
Those machines are in our way. Gotta clear them out.
Do I have to, though?
Yes.
That does look like a transmitter. What kind of machines are we talking about, though? I realize the birds, but I was thinking it would be something different. You don't see me. You do see me. Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to machine. What was the one I liked? What was that one?
Arrows.
Oh. As I'm like really trying. I keep wanting to push like square and triangle for the melee.
Oh, it's trigger button?
Yeah, it's R1. I keep pushing like the wrong buttons for.
I tend to do that a lot in games when it comes to dodging. There's a lot of some of the games are like hit square, some is hit circle, some are like trigger button. Looking at it that had a trigger button I played recently.
Probably using fire with fire is not the best. But fire
No, not at all.
do kablooey. Where's that last one?
Only if it allows you to overheat them, because they are machines.
It's in the wing, it's in the wing. Ooh, that was
Nice
just
slow motion.
yeah, this looks like in the face. Oh, that's the one I liked. Maybe that was the one I liked. I don't know. All I know is I just got smacked.
Yep. I was just waiting. As soon as you said you get smacked, I was just like, wait for it, and now.
Come on, come on. It's not hitting what I want to hit. Oh, she's gonna do some string thingy? The fuck did you come from?
Yes. She's just waiting until there's only 2 left.
Oh. I gotta heal, I gotta heal, I gotta heal. Must heal faster, must heal faster. I think I pushed heal 2 times.
That's so weird.
I don't know why.
The way you look like you're trying to hang on from the edge.
Okay, there's one more.
Chicken.
I think that's the last of them.
You
Now let's take a
think?
look at that statue.
That thing better have
Looks like the
answers.
worst combat montage ever. Even Rocky had a montage. Pick up health items. I mean, I could probably go buy a chest or something. Go buy the main chest. I'm pretty sure I'm like stacked on that in the main chest. Cause like after a while, everything you get just automatically goes there. So like when you're full on stuff and you're still picking things up, it just goes there.
Oh, that's a nice feature rather than you having to go back to base to store it.
Yeah, but then you have to also like go back to base to grab it.
True.
Oh, totally nothing weird about
Looks
this.
like this is part of a transmitter. Okay,
Does this still
Laundra.
work?
Where are you hiding? Got you. The data was sent to a location west of here.
Data on what? I need to know what's going on. What was going on in that hologram back there? And why exactly did Laundra come here? And what is he doing with my people?
He used them to dig up this place to find some old data. Part of it has to do with something called MSP, which I've never heard of before, but the rest... I think he's trying to build a ship to get off this world and into the stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that? There's something you're not telling me. Oh, you're just like a diviner, full of secrets.
Oh yeah? Well, what about you? The way you reacted to that mural back in the ruin? Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll both hold our tongues for now.
All right, look. The important thing is that we know where Laundra went, and that's probably where he took your people. And your sister.
You're right, of course. I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay, I'll find you there later.
Completed main quest Heaven on Earth.
You notice the chunks of metal that were just hovering next to your character in that cinematic talk?
Telling her about Nemesis.
Gosh,
I
why are
can't
you like
do that to her. Not now.
so
Not when
messed
she's
up?
worried about her sister. It's too much of a burden, right? For now, maybe I should focus on stocking up. I can meet Seika when it's time to pick up Laundra's trail.
I think I'm gonna like slightly pause, take a little break here for a second. Till next time.